never quit, never fall, never fall. Okay, stand solid. I can't quit. Okay, gotta stand solid. I can't quit. Okay, yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Wave. You here with me, JIB, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the different business entities, what they are, the advantages and disadvantages. But before we jump into it, make sure that y'all hit the like button and subscribe. And please note that all information is for educational purposes only. So let's jump right into it. So the first business entity I want to get into is the sole proprietorship. The sole proprietorship is a business owned and operated by one single owner, and it has no legal distinction between the business and the owner. So the advantage of a sole proprietorship is that it's easy to set up, it's fewer requirements for taxes, and it's fewer registration fees. The disadvantage of a sole proprietorship is that it's no liability protection, which means that the owner is responsible for all the debts accumulated for the business. And not only that, if the owner, does something unethical in the business, which caused the business to get sued, not only can the business get sued, the owner can get sued as well. So that pretty much sums up the sole proprietorship. Let's jump into the next one. Next, we have the partnerships. So the partnerships consist of two or more people who combine their resources to create a business, and each partner agree to share the risk, the profit, and the losses. Now the partnerships are broken down into three different categories. You have the general partnership, the limited partnership, and the limited liability partnership. The advantage of a general partnership consists of the ownership and control being combined so that all partners involved share the same responsibility. But the disadvantage is that all partners are responsible for any debt or any business losses. And all partners are subject to being exposed to liability. But you can protect yourself in a partnership by creating a limited partnership or a limited liability partnership. So a limited partnership is when two or more people establish a business, but the limited partner is only liable up to the amount that they invested into the business, which is the major advantage. But the disadvantage is, depending on how much that the limited partner invested, it determines how much control that they have of the everyday operations of the business. A limited liability partnership is the same thing as a limited partnership. It just adds extra liability protection, which means that if the partnership fails, then creditors cannot go after the partner's assets or personal income. And last but not least, we have the corporations. Corporations or a company or partners are authorized to act as a single business entity and broken down into four different types. You have the S Corp, the C Corp, the LLC, and the nonprofit organization. A S Corp is any business that passes down corporate income, losses, deductions, credit through the shareholders for tax purposes. A C Corp is a structure that taxes the shareholders and the owner separate from the business entity. A LLC is a structure that has sole proprietorship and partnership characteristics, but it protects the owner or owners from any liabilities accumulated by the business. A nonprofit organization is a group organized solely for the purpose of generating income, but none of the income is passed down to any of the members or directors. The advantage of a corporation is that the owner or owners are all protected from any liabilities that the business accumulates. The disadvantage is, depending on the corporation that you guys establish, it is taxed differently. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you find this information useful. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or any topics that you would like for me to discuss, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to check those out. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. All of my social media handles will be in the description. Thank you for watching The Wave.